comfy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a bit of a, I don't really know how to explain it, like a chatty video. I kind of just want to be honest about stuff because I'm feeling like I just need to talk. I just want to say before I start, I have these eyelashes on. Let me let it focus. So I have these new eyelashes on from Prima Lash. That was it. They're from Prima Lash, if you can see. And they are so pretty. They are like really fluttery. Anyway, that's not really relevant. If you can see behind me, my room is looking pretty Christmassy. You can't actually see the tinsel from here, but I've got tinsel on my shelves and my Christmas tree up, and I've got a little mini Christmas tree here. Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys because I'm feeling a bit like, basically I thought of this video idea last week. I was having a very bad, it doesn't like to focus. So yeah, I was having kind of a difficult week and I thought of this video idea. And then this week I've been feeling a bit better, so I kind of don't know if I should, yeah, I'm still going to do it because I feel like I need to just talk about stuff. I'm just editing this and I'm so annoyed because my camera was out of focus like almost for half of the video, which is so annoying. Basically the autofocus wasn't working properly because the lighting was bad, so I put it on manual focus, but then I didn't actually focus it on my face, so it's kind of blurry for the majority of the video, so I apologise for that. Yeah, sorry. My camera's not being the best at the moment because it's winter. It's getting dark very quickly. Like it is, what's the time? 3 o'clock and it's getting dark outside already. So I'm going to need to film this quickly because I'm going to have no lighting. I've actually asked for some sort of lighting equipment for Christmas, so hopefully I'm going to have those and then it's going to be a lot easier to film. Let's just get straight on with the video, finally. So I just feel like I wanted to talk about things, mainly, oh my god, I'm going to try not to, see, the thing is I'm not actually upset, it's just like, thinking about everything is just like getting my emotions a bit. Yeah, it's just, I think everything at the moment, there's been a lot going on in my life and it's difficult to cope with everything. Like if one thing happens, I'll get like really emotional about it and then people kind of be like, why are you upset? Like that's a stupid thing. But I kind of realise now things can go on in people's lives and you just never know, because it's hard to talk about with like even just like your best friends. It's even just hard to like sit there and just talk. I don't even know where to start, to be honest, because there's just so much to talk about. First of all, I want to talk about like my channel. I'm almost got 1,000 subscribers, which is great. I know that people are going to be watching this like, oh, 1,000's not that much or whatever, but like for me that's great because I kind of just started this channel to make videos and I wasn't gonna like, I don't make money off it or anything. I don't, it's not like a job. I'm not gonna quit school to do it or anything like that. I'm not that stupid. I value my education and I want to get a proper job, but it does mean a lot to me. Like it's something I just enjoy doing and I really love doing it, and it's kind of annoying that I don't have that much time anymore to do it, because I'm at college full time and I am doing cheerleading and I've got work. There's so much stuff to juggle that I have to find time for things, if that makes sense. So yeah, I started college, so on a Monday I'm at college all day until 5 o'clock. On a Tuesday and Wednesday I come home, I get changed and I go out to cheer, and then when I come back I have dinner, I shower, and I don't actually have that much time. The only spare time I have is from like 8 o'clock. That's one thing that really is annoying, that I have to go 3 times a week, because on a Thursday I go to college. It's about half, like 20-minute walk to the train station, and then the train goes to Basingstoke, which is where my cheer team is. It just takes up a lot of my time having to get there because my parents work full time, so they can't always come home early to take me places, which is why I'm so waiting and waiting and waiting for my birthday so that I can drive and I can just get to places so much easier, because it is really annoying. And then on a Friday I just have one lesson, which is absolutely great. So on a Friday I always come home, I eat, I film, I edit, I do all the YouTube stuff on a Friday because that is what I like doing and it's what I want to spend my free time doing. It's also a time when, because my parents don't come home till 5 o'clock, I have all this time on my own, so I can do this stuff, and then by the time they go home I can actually spend time with my parents because I don't spend time with them. So let alone that, I don't even have time to meet my friends outside of college. Frees that I do have at, like, with my college timetable are in the middle of the day, so I can't go home early or like come into college late, if that makes sense, which is a bummer. Like, I have a shitty timetable and it may seem like such a small thing, like it's just a timetable, like why are you like thinking about it so much, but it's something that is really going to affect me because I've got this for a whole year. I think I'm not focused on my face. There we go. I feel like I'm just rambling in this video like so much. Oh, I think I've been out of focus this entire time. I'm sorry. I'm also, I can't remember if I've mentioned this before, but I actually have an injury basically from cheer. I'll kind of try and explain very briefly. So I was on 2 teams last year. I was on a level 1 team and a level 2 team, and then mid-season I dropped level 1, so I was just on level 2, and we were getting ready for competing and it was going really well, and I just started getting this problem with my back. It would just get really painful when because I was a base last year, meaning that I had to hold people up, and I think that was getting a strain on my back, and also I was doing way too many walkovers and basically the bottom line is I suffered with a back injury, and because of how much it hurt, I wasn't able to do any tumbling in the routine. I wasn't able to actually hold anyone up because it was just so painful. I went to physio, I went to different doctors about it. I eventually went to see a specialist, a consultant, and I got a MRI scan, which was literally horrible. I hated it because I was in there for like half an hour. It didn't show anything that seemed like it was a problem. But he just said like just rest it, and so I wasn't actually able to compete, which really annoyed me because I had obviously dropped my level 1 team, when actually if I had stayed on the level 1 team and dropped the level 2 team I might not have got this injury because it wouldn't have been as hard. Like, you just never know. I keep always thinking back to it, and over the summer it got so much better. I had a really long rest. Recently it's just started to get so bad again, and it's really difficult because I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, if I knew what was wrong with it and I knew what I had to do to make it better, I would rather that than not know, because there obviously is something there because it keeps happening. But I'm having to go through physio again, which obviously is annoying because taking up more of my time, and I'm just slightly worried that I'm not going to be able to compete again, and it's what I love doing, so I really don't want to. It's like I put so much of my time into cheerleading, and I have grown to love it in the last year. Like, I only discovered it last year, and I'm now team captain of my team, and if they tell me that I'm not going to be able to compete, like, I'm just going to be so bummed. Like, I quit dance to do cheer and now I miss dance like so much, but I just don't have time to do that either because there's just so much to do in such little time. So yeah, I also feel like what's so difficult is that cheerleading is a very like strength sport. It's not really like running around stuff, so I'm actually really struggling because I'm not fat or anything. Like, I'm just not really happy with how my body is at the moment, and I'm a flyer this year, meaning that people have to pick me up, and if I'm heavy they can't do that. So I'm gonna have to really try and make some time to go to the gym and actually do more kind of cardio stuff, I guess. See, look, it's not even focusing. I just need to get a bit fitter basically. I've been talking for so long, this video is going to be a nightmare to edit. I've been having such trouble with like friendship groups. Like my whole life basically has been a struggle with friendship groups. I've never really felt like I fit in with anyone. I don't know, I think I was just unlucky with like the school year I was in. In like primary school, I had a really nice group of friends. One of my friends, she left and she moved to Gloucestershire. I think it's Gloucestershire. Which is quite far from me. Me and my other friend, we were like, the three of us were really close. And my other friend Grace, who has been in video before, we went to different secondary schools because, I don't know, we just ended up splitting. We stayed best friends throughout like the whole of secondary school. We were able to see each other outside of school because my school friends I wouldn't see outside of school because I see them all the time. But I actually struggled so much with friends at my school because I didn't really feel like I fitted in with anyone. I had this huge group of friends in like year 7 and 8. But actually I think we all realised it was kind of a forced friendship. And actually some of us didn't really get along and it didn't really work out. I don't know, we were very different people. And in year 9 and 10 I had this new friendship group who, I don't know, it just didn't work out with them either. I think we were just very different people. Like, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to be rude to the people. Like, a lot of them in that group were so like lovely, but there were a couple of them who obviously I just didn't click with. We didn't really get on. That kind of went south and I felt really singled out, and I felt like I was never included in things, which I should have realised sooner. Like, I put up with it for a long time and I didn't say anything. And when I finally did, I just made new friends, and those people are the people I am still friends with today and have gone to my college. Well, some of them did, some of them didn't, but I'm still friends with them. And we are such a good friendship group, but there are actually only like a few of us left see each other. I don't really have many other close friends. I've met like 2 people in my classes who I'm friends with, and that's about it really. I also, like, the new friends that I make, I don't really want to tell them about my channel because I feel like that would, I don't know, I feel like it would give them some sort of bad impression of me. Like, I don't know, nowadays people think that anyone who has a channel is like lame, or they're just trying too hard because they want to like make money or whatever they want to do. Yeah, obviously that's not me. That's not like this. Originally I wanted to keep this completely separate. I didn't want people to know because I knew that it would change their opinion of me. I also struggled a lot in secondary school with relationships, let's say, and I never had, well, I had one boyfriend in like, what was it, like year 8, and to be honest, like we were both like really good friends, and as like a relationship, it wasn't really a relationship. It's nothing like awkward at all. It's not like, oh my god, you broke my heart or whatever, because that's not what it's like. I basically had a couple bad experiences with relationships and boys in general over the summer. I guess over the summer different things like went on, and to be honest, I don't really think about it anymore because I've kind of like moved on. I'm like, okay, you don't want to know me, so I don't want to know you. But like at the time, it didn't really make me feel great. It happened twice in the space of like a month or 2 months, maybe 2 months. And I just kind of felt like I was getting strung along. It's really hard to explain, and oh my god, I'm getting a shadow on my face. That's really great, isn't it? The fact that that was going on at the same time that I was having a problem with my back and I was starting college, and I just felt like nothing was going right. Grace, my best friend, she went to a different secondary school, she also went to a different college, so I'd never really see her that much. Like, I feel like if she'd gone to my college, we would have been able to spend frees together and come home together and stuff like that, but because her times of the day are so different to mine, it doesn't really work the same. But yeah, so I had a lot going on recently, and I actually, the other day, I'm gonna say this because I think it's rude, and I know that this person's probably gonna be watching this, and they're probably gonna say something to me when they see me on Monday, but I think it's so rude how people kind of stand in front of you and tease you about something that you do. Like, I honestly, this thing that I'm about to say, like, warms my heart so much. I haven't got any hateful comments on any of my videos or my Instagram posts yet. Obviously, I probably will do, and I know that it's coming. There are people who aren't gonna like everything that I like or like what I do, and that's fine. I just don't feel like it's necessary to say it, to be rude to somebody. And I really, really appreciate that. Like, anyone who's watching this, thank you. So yeah, I think it started like last week. A few people who went to my secondary school, because nobody really knew about it when I was at secondary school, I purposely started during GCSEs when we had study leave, so I knew that I wasn't going to be sat in a class with people who could tease me. Because I know that they would. Everyone that I know kind of knows that I do this now, which I'm perfectly fine about, but I feel more comfortable that I'm not around those people every day in my class, because basically the other week I started getting, certain people started saying stuff to me in public, like when they walked past me and if they see me. It's like they're saying stuff, like good stuff about it, but in a mocking way. And it's just rude. Like, there's literally no need. Like, the fact that you actually watch my videos, I'm thankful for. Like, thanks, you're getting me views. You are subscribed to my channel, obviously, because you watch all my videos. So you're that one extra subscriber that could help me along. So thanks for that. And by coming up to me in public and saying stuff about it around everyone else, it's just uncomfortable. Like, it's not a nice thing to do. Obviously, I'm perfectly happy with what I'm doing. I knew that this would probably happen. It doesn't upset me. I just find it uncomfortable that you'd say stuff about it in front of people. Yeah, it's just not nice. I just don't see the need for it. In actual fact, I think it's just immature. Like, yeah. I think you're just immature by doing that. There's one person who does it more than others, but other people do it too. Obviously my friends are like supportive, and that's really, really lovely. Like, some of them don't really talk about it at all, which is fine. Like, you don't have to talk about it, but some of them come up to me and talking about it in a positive way, which is great. But I'm literally rambling so much. This video is like half an hour long, for God's sake. But I just feel like, oh my god, that's my parcel. That is my parcel. There we go. Thank you. Oh my god, it's like huge. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna have to open this. Oh, it's really loud. I'm gonna have to open this in my vlog, so go head over to my Vlogmas 2 that's coming on Tuesday. I can't even remember what I was saying because I'm just distracted by that now. So yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to address in this video. I just kind of wanted to talk about everything. In our modern day, like, society, this is one thing that really, really gets to me, and I just really don't condone it. I know people who follow on Instagram all these like fitness accounts and these like influencers who post photos of themselves pretty much every day, and I don't really post many photos of my body just because I don't always feel good about my body. I'll only post photos that I feel good about, like, and that is the whole like concept of Instagram. You can just post what you want to, and the bad stuff you just don't share it and nobody ever sees it, and the good stuff is what is created as an image of a perfect person, if that makes sense. I personally don't like to follow those accounts. I don't think it's good. I just don't think it's right that, especially like people like age 10 have Instagram nowadays. Like, the fact that people are so pressured in having it, it's like if you don't have it, you're not accepted. The whole body image thing is something that I could talk about for honestly hours, because I personally am really short. I am 5'1". I have a lot of my friends are actually so tall and they have really long legs and they have very slim figures, just like naturally they are slim. But I'm not jealous of them. I don't look at them every day and go, oh my god, I wish I looked like that. There are days where I'm like, you know, why am I stuck with this body? Everyone has those thoughts. You have to be confident about what you are and just accept it. Totally understand how people are like, they want to be fit and they want to encourage other people to do the same and give people tips and advice and stuff, and that's what those fitness accounts kind of do. And I've seen comments that say, oh, I wish I had your body, like, oh my god, your figure's so nice, all that sort of stuff is like, is a reason I don't think those accounts should exist. It just puts a bad image in everyone's heads of what they're meant to look like. Throughout the years, there's been different trends of what's meant to be a good looking girl. So before, it was like slim, like thin and petite. I was never like that, so when I was growing up, I just like hated the fact that I was like this. Recently, it's become like a trend to like work out loads and have like a really curvy figure. Whole like trends on Instagram of how you're meant to look. Not just Instagram, like just media in general. Like, I think the fact that I'm doing media at A-level has opened my eyes to so many issues. I could just talk about it for days, but I won't because this video is getting hella long. It's been a very mixed video. Like, there's been so much stuff I've talked about. Yeah, it was kind of random. I just kind of wanted to talk. I don't think it's going to be very popular. Like, it's not going to get many views, but I don't care because I just needed to talk about stuff and hopefully it will help someone. Anyway, I'm going to go because it's getting really dark outside and where is my phone? I've lost my phone. Oh, it's over there. If people don't agree with what I've said and the stuff that I've said, that's perfectly fine. Like, not everyone has the same opinions on stuff. People probably think that I'm being dramatic about everything that's going on. It's just so much that's happened at once. Being hormonal, missing my sister, she's at uni. I don't know if I mentioned that. But I've been missing her like crazy. Like, it's difficult not having her around because it feels like I'm an only child. I've had issues with my back at cheer. I've had issues with friends and yeah, relationships. Everything's just gone wrong at once. Anyway, I'll end this here. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. Bye.